Chadda, brought to you by Marix Media and Mindspeak.
Hi, I'm Kamal Chadda.
And I'm Dr. Dipti Mankad.
Welcome to Anchored Together, a YouTube series that casts an exhilarating spotlight on the vibrant lives of shipping industry professionals and their families.
Excitement and entertainment is what you get here in abundance.
Hi viewers, today we are going to be looking at the Company of Master Mariners of India, which is an organization composed mainly of shipmasters, but we are also now inducting junior officers, which is from second mate on, as associate members. So this is a very important development, but before I say any more, we have Captain Bhasin here, who is chairman stroke master. Master is the traditional name of the chairman, but now we have moved on to chairman, and we have the general secretary of CMMI, Captain Bhandarkar. The two of them, are going to tell us what is happening and what are the big developments in CMMI. So we will start with Captain Bhasin here. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Captain Bhandarkar.
Thank you very much.
So, sir, what has been the most important development during your tenure? So, when did you become master, stroke chairman, and what has been the most important development since you took over?
Thank you, Captain Kamal Chadda. First of all, thanks to Marix for inviting us here. Most important, when you say most important, actually it's evolving. There's a association of professionals, you already explained, yes. Masterminders as well as nautical officers. We are evolving all the time. But most important, what has been done, I will just take you what we have done. We have already announced our CMMI global ambassadors. You are one of them, sir. We have Captain Pankaj Sareen, Captain Ajay Gangadharan. We did that to highlight our seniors so they can reach to more inroads, to get more sites for the CMMI. Other changes, we have gone to develop the CMMI app, which is very, very well used by the youngsters of today.
What does that app do?
So the app is the one like it's like a website which you have to go on the laptop or on the mobile. But app is a very useful kind of a software. You download the app on your mobile. It takes you to each and every aspect of CMMI. I encourage each and everyone to please use it. It is available on Apple, it is available on the Samsung, each and everything mobile. It's really doing wonders, and we are getting excellent feedback also on this. Especially the youngsters, our nautical officers sailing on the ships, they are giving us a very good feedback on this, that they are easily to reach out on the mobile. That's about what has been done. Now, most important, I'm still not finished. Most important.
Number one.
Most important, like it is something like, we can say USP or something. The thing, that's what CMI is doing today is, they have collaborated with the IIM Mumbai. And we have come out with the Executive MBA program.
IIM stands for?
Indian Institute of Management. And it is IIM Mumbai. Along with the CMMI, we have come out with the Executive Management Program in Maritime Management, Logistic and Supply Chain. It is a unique program. It has become a lot of ways it is made in the industry.
And
one of its kind.
It opens new vistas for sailing officers.
Sailing officers as well as with the associated field for both. It is both. And we have done it in a very unique feature is it is a online as well as offline. It has got a very working officials, working people we have kept in mind, and how they can attend this course. That we have kept in mind. The modules, most important, the modules. IIM in Mumbai is famous for their supply chain and logistics. And along with the CMI, we are putting maritime modules in that. It is one of the greatest programs. I urge everybody to please go on the CMI website, go to the IIM website and get into these courses. It has all. Once you go to the website, you will know more about the course. So that I will say is one of the unique thing and most important thing.
And it will open great opportunities for sailing officers.
Sailing
in the
officer,
entire
it is a
field.
career upgradation. It's a huge thing for a career upgradation. For both people working in the maritime industry, they may not be seafarers.
Yes.
But if they are working in the associated field, them as well as seafarers,
Yes. Because in many of the associated fields, there are not enough seafarers who are able to, find career opportunities. So I think this is a great thing.
Yes, sir. Very good question.
CMMI,
Yes, very good point you said. We have kept that in mind. That for the associated field, non-seafarers
yes,
also.
you must have seen in ports and logistics, there are not as many seafarers that the industry can actually use. So this is great. So Captain Bhandarkar, with you now. He's listed some of the good ones. I'm sure you got some great ones.
Yes, he
No,
has.
we have. I have worked with Captain Bhasin, and he's such a wonderful person to have as a chairman. We talk very regularly, and I think that's the way to go. I have the best people around in the wardens. But I'll tell you something what CMMI is doing. Since my last tenure also, during the COVID, CMMI got together. We started. I got into an agreement with so many hospitals. We did 4,500 vaccinations for seafarers, their families.
With such difficult times.
With such difficult times.
And that's the time.
We went, it was an all India, it's not so small.
It wasn't easy to get the vaccination. It was so
very
tough.
difficult. Captain Bhandarkar has arranged it through his connection with the hospitals
and the
manufacturers.
Yes, and people had to get the vaccination to sail.
We took it up, CMMI took it up, because without that, seafarers can't sign off, new guys cannot join, and they are stuck on board. People have got their financial problems, and it is it sets a snowballing effect. That was one thing. But before that, I must also say, CMMI got to, we had some assistance from Sanjay Bhatia ji, who was the former chairman of Mumbai Port Trust. He got us to use the Mumbai Port Trust premises, and he says, why don't you use this because that time it was a very difficult situation. There were no beds at times, there was no oxygen at times, there was no masks at times. He got us to agree with one of the companies. We paid an advance. We made sure that if any seafarer, family of seafarers get into a problem where they have to be admitted, we had 2 beds kept vacant for us. And that was a time, recall the times when beds were not available. That is what CMMI did. That is what CMMI. We did it. We did it because it is CMMI. We don't say that I did it. We want to do
we
it
did it for everyone. It wasn't only for CMMI.
And it was
open to all.
Yes.
See, this is what CMMI can do for the people, and we have to be open. And that's not all. The EMBA thing. Today, India is going to be on a very high pedestal for the logistics sector. And where are the manpower going to come from? It is from us. We have got the highest, youngest educated lot. Just 5 years at working in the logistics sector, you can do the EMBA, you will be picked up. I can assure you that there are hundreds of companies which are buying companies abroad. This scene of India is really shining. We have to get this.
Yes.
But the young
lot have to prepare now.
EMBA program of CMMI is a game changer. We as a team, and it's not any one person. There's it's not just naming people. So many people have got together, put their mind.
Yes.
So CMMI, I wish CMMI is able to take this to another level. It's not only ending at the management level. There are so many other courses that we can do.
I'm sure they will. Both of you are in very responsible positions, because CMMI is a very serious organization and of very knowledgeable and brilliant master mariners, and of course now nautical officers too. But tell me, as individuals, what have you learnt? What has this position taught you? Just the one thing.
I think it has brought a lot of togetherness and interaction with the seafarers all around the globe.
Okay.
Yes.
Not only India. And it's a very responsible position. You said rightly, it is also a very responsible position. And to work here, it is a voluntary position. It is something you have to do with a passion. You must love your profession, you must love your industry and reach out to give something back to the industry.
Yes.
So that much passion you must have. And I personally, and I'm sure Captain Bhandarkar personally, all of us, we enjoy it. You must enjoy it to give something back to the
I must
industry.
add something, Kamal. You will be also very happy to note that with MUI, who is funding the e-library, CMMI and IMEI have decided to come together, pool in our resources, bring in as many publication houses to contribute their books, so that the seafarers, the unions, they could send their candidates free of charge, access these books for their studies, for their thing, and for whatever they might do. They might want to do their higher studies, they can refer to these books. It's a free initiative. MUI is going to fund it, and I'm very happy to be part of that also. So I think that e-library is going to take and this EMBA, it's like
Yes.
doing things together. So I mean, CMMI is like a go-to place. CMMI is where you can liaison. CMMI is it's a place where things are going to change. Lot of activities.
So that's all the good things now. Now I have a question for you. What is your biggest frustration in this particular position as
Wow.
as the general secretary?
I like the word frustration. You know why? Because frustration puts you in a mode where you say, why is it that I'm not able to do it? And you start looking different directions, you start looking it differently, and many more doors open. You know, if you are frustrated and you rest, you are rusted. Look at it that way.
So frustration can be a motivation.
Frustration can be a motivation. Look inwards, look outwards. You know, you have to open up. And that is what frustration can do. Why am I not going to achieve? That fire in the belly, man. Take it, do it. And that's what I'm going to do. And that is what I see with all the people in CMMI, all the wardens who are helping me out. And this is how we should go. This is the way.
So
CMMI.
Actually, I like it.
Do you agree? Do you agree with that?
I like it.
Yeah.
No. What Captain Bhandarkar has done, he has put word frustration into a challenge.
Challenge.
And when you are challenged, you always excel well.
Yes.
You reach out to do your maximum to the difficult thing.
Yes.
And that's what he is saying. And that is our day-to-day life. I really appreciate what he has said.
The right twist to it.
Right twist to it.
Yeah. Great. So, what is the one thing then that you see? It's a very challenging position again, but it requires you to devote a lot of time, a lot of effort to hold things up. So tell me the one thing that you have had to quit to keep your devotion at the highest level for CMMI.
No, I would say, as being a master mariner has given me a lot of facets in life. I have I had such very good people from the political side, from people heading shipping companies, and I've seen them, doing multiple things, multitasking, and I've been taking the good parts from them. I have learnt a lot from Captain Bhasin also. He keeps a smiling face, and that is what keeps me going.
He's smiling now as well.
Always, yeah. No, it's not only, I'm not, it's not for the camera's sake, but I know I've learnt a lot from people. Even you have got that, that charismatic, this thing, which you make people feel happy and pleasant. And that is what the Secretary General should do. Look at avenues to grow and get people to participate.
Yes,
It's not a one-man show.
Participate, cooperate, go together.
Yes.
It's a huge challenge like this.
So it is how you do it, and you should always take it as a challenge.
So, sir, like he says, but then we have family, we have our own professional commitments. We are all working for someone. So, is there something you had to reduce to make sure that CMMI does not lose out in any way?
Look, when you come by forward, when
Maybe you
put
left your morning walks or something. What a mess.
No, sir.
Sometime.
No, actually, for working for CMI, I mean, you are also one of the elected wardens. You have to chosen it on your own goodwill, on your own free will. And why you did that? As I said in the start, because you want to give back something to the industry.
Yes.
You have the passion to do something for the industry. All of us are in the same boat. All of us. We are having our own work. We are working in our own company. We have a professional requirement, and then we do something for the industry. So that I think goes hand in hand towards, as you said, the word cooperation, hand holding. We should not be missing out something to do something good. That's what I feel. You should not be missing. Rather, you should make a time out for all these things.
So tell me, is it easy working with him as chairman?
I told you in the beginning, it's not the easy part of it. The part of
So you mean it's not easy?
becomes the cliche statement.
Okay.
When you work with a guy who is multitasking and he's a hard boss, you learn how to achieve it, smile and finish your this thing. You don't leave it halfway. And that's what he has showed me. How to
Please ask me
finish
the same question.
I'm asking, is it easy working with him?
Very difficult. And I love it. And I love it.
Okay.
And I love it because he goes too much deep into each thing, and that excels us. That makes us look into the things in different perspectives.
You might miss it otherwise.
You might miss it otherwise. So I like the way, he will double check 3 times, get some other views, and we love it. And that's what we love about him.
Right. So even difficult people are an advantage to an association at least. Maybe between two people is not so easy, but it brings out a lot more. So great. So one big question for both of you. One good reason why all nautical officers should become members of CMMI. One good reason. You give me one good reason. You give. We start with you.
So there are many reasons.
No,
when you
give
say
me
only
only
one
one.
reason,
Only one.
first, I would like to put perspective. What is CMMI? It was established in 1957, and almost 6 decades now, over 60 years. We have nearly 4,000 members. We have 19 chapters around India, 3 overseas chapters. Why this thing is growing? Because people have affinity to do something for the maritime industry. So the one reason alone, you should always have something to give back to your industry.
Very much. I fully
Very true,
agree.
very
So what is your one big reason?
Can you repeat the sentence?
What is the one big reason all nautical officers should become members of CMMI?
Oh, that's such a beautiful question. I will answer that, but I'll answer it in 5 phases, okay? What has CMMI done? What was CMMI before? What are we now? We just explained, correct?
Yes.
So you should see the trend where we are heading, and you should see that today we need more people, and there is lots of talent there among masterminders out there, and they are there for asking. Just go there, ask them, can I do it? Yes, they are ready to help you, and that's what we need. But they cannot participate because they don't know how to participate. How do you participate is become a member, enroll yourself in one of the committees, and that's how you do it. But that's not all. What is it that there is takeaway for them? Because everybody will ask, what is it that there is takeaway? How much money do I have to pay? The amount is just 15,000 rupees and you become a life member. But is it only the money? No. You get the resources that the entire CMMI has got. There have been nautical officers, nautical advisors, former nautical advisors, former holding such high positions in our present CMMI, ship owners, ship operators. We have a pool of resources. Today, I can tell you one thing, that even the government looks for people like CMMI to give them assistance.
Advice, their knowledge, their experience.
We need our knowledge, experience. Also, I will tell you one example. There was a time when just a couple of months ago, around January, there was one person high up, an IS officer, he said, Vivek, can you help me in this position? I need an SOP to be made. What was the SOP? Suppose the ship is in dry dock and it is undergoing painting, and those people, their labor, the managers, they don't know how to detect when it is going to rain or when it is. How do you make? So we need an SOP to be made. Who will do it better than a master mariner? Who can do it better than a CMMI? See, it can come out from this pool.
And there's so much to tap
So
from.
much to tap. This is one example. Hundreds of them. We have it. We can do it.
Yes.
We can give that.
Great.
I mean, it is in our mission also.
Mission
Professional
also.
growth of a merchant navy carrier in India.
And
That's
Why
our
should
mission.
people want to join?
And it's,
And there are resources, and they can get paid for. You can go for lectures. You can go for mentoring. Why not? Give back to the
It's
industry.
an opportunity to give back, everything you
Yes.
can. Yes.
So it's not
Very good.
like one of the presidents says, what I can get is what you can give to the industry that matters.
President John Kennedy.
You're right.
Okay, so the last question for both of you. What's the one big change you would like to see in CMMI? One big change, and tell me why that change.
Actually, when you say word change, it is a continuous thing. However, since you want to know what one big change, we are actually looking at our MOA, CMI MOA, which was recently ratified and changed. But few suggestions have come to change with the time. So that is something, it has to be looked after. You are a part of it, Captain Bhandarkar. We have 30 wardens, 24 elected, and 6 we are co-opted. So all of them have to sit down and look into the thing that how do we change with the time. So that is one thing I think CMI will like to do it.
Sir, I would like to add to this. Today, you look at the international trade business of import-export. We as master mariners look at what happens in the ship or within the ship. When the captain goes out, owns ship, or when he becomes a general manager of a huge big conglomerate outside, logistics, ship movement, cargo movement, you see there's a lot more outside the ship that happens. And the master mariners or the seafarers also to be included, are not equipped. It is what CMMI can achieve. We can be a working force at all levels in the government. We can be the think tank. We can give this striking board where people come to us. Can we do that?
Yes.
And they should be from us.
Yes.
Because we are the guys who achieve things. We go and do it. We don't say that it's going to rain or it's too much sun, I cannot walk on the deck. It doesn't matter. We go and do it.
Yeah.
And that is what CMMI is going to do. And that's where I want to bring CMMI. Take it to the top. There's no, sky is the limit, as they say.
Very well said.
Very well said. Very motivated. Two people. I can see that CMMI can only go up and up and up skywards with the, I would say, the caretaking that these two people have in mind. That is what is needed, and I think they have, and they will have even more cooperation and the collective thinking and the collective working of all the wardens and all the members. I wish you both the very best. I wish CMMI the very best. And before you leave, thank you for coming and being with us. Thank you for coming and being with us. And I have this mug, sir, for you, anchored together. You can put this on your desk, have your coffee in it, and think of when you came here. And this is for you, Captain Bhandarkar.
Thank you.
Brilliant having both of you here.
Thank you so much, Captain Chedda. Thank you.
I look up at you because you did certain things in our industry which were like the first. And I also have another Captain Sailor today also. I mean, some of our masterminds I'm so proud of. We did it.
Yes. And we will continue.
We will continue.
We are not stopping here.
So we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And I wish you sky is the limit.
Thank you. Thank you, viewers.
And
very
thank
nice
you
to have you with us. And it's been a wonderful time with these two gentlemen from CMMI. And if you are a nautical officer of any rank, certified rank, please join CMMI as soon as you can. You can go to our website and fill up a form, and we will do the rest for you. All the best. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Adios.
Adios. The Merchant Navy. I'll tell you something. Nothing about me is very conventional. So when I was a kid in school, I would read about Robert Louis Stevenson's books. One of them was Kidnapped. Another one was Treasure Island. So what happened was that these books had some maritime affair going on, mostly piracy and all kinds of extortion and people being shanghaied and everything. But that got me on a kick that I wanted to be on a ship, because ship was going to be an adventure. So it's been my inspiration has come in a very weird way. I don't know, maybe if I was really inspired, I might have become a pirate or something. But thank God I stuck to something more legit. So that's my beginnings there.